Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you guys had a good day. Let's just go over everything. So obviously a little bit of a rebound today. You guys know we're still delivering off of this daily OB here, as well as the weekly order block here, right here. So if we just extend this out, you see we're still delivering from here, still kind of giving us a little bit of support here. The big thing I'm seeing right now, if we go back to the daily. It's obviously the daily BPR down here. I see daily, untapped FVG that sits down here at that 16,870 level or so. I pointed out this morning, and then kind of like maybe completing this daily sell model, down to 16,545. We know sell models tend to go a little bit quicker than buy models, but doesn't mean we can't get. We have now put in our fourth daily fair value gap here. So we have one here. We have this tiny one here. We have this one here, and then we now have put in this one here from today. So tomorrow, I think we might get our first take, because if you also look at it, we haven't taken a daily high in a long time. Like our last daily high that we took was back on 10 April, which is 12 days ago, not counting weekends, of course. But like all we've done is taken new low, new low, new low. It makes sense to go back and take some liquidity off a daily high, which will also if you look at this going into tomorrow, up there at 17. I guess it'll just be today's high at 448. I think we can dig up into there, maybe get some kind of move here, and I'll show you why I think that on the lower time frame here in a second. So maybe up to here, down to here, maybe up in here, we make it some kind of breaker, FEG or something, and then come down and fill this, something like that maybe. Still nothing showing full bullishness on the higher time frames, right? So still higher time frame bearish right now. Let's go to the 4 hour. So look how like I pointed out this morning, right? We have 4 hour FEG, 4 hour order block. We never even got up there to test it. And then I remember the 4 hour OB here rejected. 4 hour OB here. Pretty much all of these candles. Look where we got to today. It kind of looks like we didn't quite get up into the rejection block here. Your rejection block is the close of the order block candle. So it's right here, kind of like here, where we dug up into the order block, dig up into this order block, as well as this 4 hour FEG. You see, boom, boom, and then we end up rejecting down. So we need to push over that to get come up and take any kind of daily high. But I think that's possible, and I'm going to show you why right here. So obviously we need to inverse this 4 hour. This afternoon we got up into this morning. I said I was watching this hourly, and I was like, and we came up here, and I was like, I don't know why we would come back up here just to tap into this hourly without going higher. And look what happens. We end up in this the higher 4 hour fair value. We hit the hourly, the 4 hour OB. We fill in this hourly FVG. So it was about time that we kind of, came back to refill some of these higher time frame FVGs. So tonight I'm watching this hourly and this hourly. Whichever everyone gives, I think is where we go next. Kind of a nice liquidity pool building up down here with Friday's low. Also worth noting, remember this morning we had gap fill. Well, obviously NQ gapped up overnight. We came back down. We had a little accumulation. Manipulated down this morning till about 11 o'clock, and then we make a run up to the hourly. So see how this works like on a daily time on the daily time frame when you really break it down. So that was NQ, but if we look at all these charts, gotta have them a mess now, but you'll see like gap fill, ES pretty much hit CE of it. NQ went a little below, obviously, and then YM did the same thing, right? If you draw the gap right here, YM filled it perfectly. So that fueled our move this morning. But now we're delivering from the hourly above, the 4 hour OB. This could very, very well just come right back down to Friday's lows and go lower. But I do still like the fact that we have daily FEG right above us that could set us back up. So what I'm watching is this right now. So obviously we came down, we manipulated down, took the highs. I'm watching this. You guys probably already know, but 15-minute discount. We just tapped into it. End of day here. We came down into the hourly I just showed you. Remember we closed an hourly up here. Then what? 3 o'clock. brings us right down. We always expect some kind of manipulation swing at 3 o'clock. Look, brings us down to a discount of the 15-minute. Let's look at, well, while I have this drum, let's look at this entire swing. So look at the entire swing here. Kind of aligns with these hourly breakers. Down to 17,300 or so. If we want to go 17,300, I just don't want to be shorting into all this stuff until we get more confirmation. But if we look at the 15-minute swing, which is what I always watch for first, because I don't want to be shorting. Even if we are going to hourly 50%, I would like to be out here just because it's not worth the stress of mental capital. Take your profits and be happy. But I was watching this, right? I mentioned it, and I was watching this 15-minute. As long as this 15-minute holds, is in hourly holds, I think we're going to push back up to today's high, that 448 level, and then you guys know up here sits that daily FEG, and then we can tap into that and then go. We'll see what happens out of there, but we'll see what happens with this. And another thing to mention is we do have one more tiny 1 hour down here, and you guys 1 hour. This is the 15-minute. This would right here. This FEG lines up with this. Weird how all this stuff lines up, right? So we have hourly 50% lines up with this 15-minute swing lines up with this 15-minute. So as long as these hold, I think we're still bullish, and we absolutely still can. It makes sense though, right? Come down, fill in every 15. Everyone gets short again, and then they send it back up, and we take a daily high. That's just what I'm watching. If we end up blowing through this 15-minute FVG, then and we wake up tomorrow and we're slicing through it, then I think we're going right back down for 113, and we're still on our higher time frame track to that 16,500 level. Just want to show you how everything always seems to line up right there, perfectly, right? So that's NQ for today. I will say this was a beautiful inverse here on the 15. Remember I said to watch this one. Boom, boom, boom. But okay. Anyway, ES still has not made a daily FEG besides the one made from way up here. The thing with ES though, and YM that I was mentioning about NQ. I got a mess here. YM took daily highs today. YM took Friday's highs. ES took Friday's highs. What's that give us? It gives us a daily bearish SMT. So this is, we do not have to go back to that 17,448 level on NQ. I would love to see it and see us fill in some daily, at least one daily FEG. But this could absolutely stop us from that happening, right? We have, Friday's highs right here on ES, and Q has not taken them. So, so we still have a bearish daily SMT, worth paying attention to and knowing that's there. We do not have to go to that 448 level. It's just something that I think can happen. Is that will be our target if we start displacing up out of these 215s tonight. That's my condition. Otherwise, the SMT is going to send us right back down to all these lows. So that's what I'm seeing on ES. ES today, you see it. I mentioned this morning I need to get over this 4-hour OB. You see it did. It's currently retesting it, so you want to see this hold overnight. Other than that, nothing really else on a 4-hour. Maybe there's going to be something on the hourly here. So pretty much the same as NQ, right? We have, we'll look at hourly 50% here. You see ES just tapped hourly 50%. So this is worth noting. This means NQ does not have to, right? Because as long as one does, it's kind of like an SMT, right? As long as one hits it, the other doesn't. It's kind of odd though that ES hit hourly 50% and NQ did not, right? It did not, but it hit 15-minute 50%. So this could be what sends these two back up. But like I said, we're still if you're long, you're still going to get that higher time frame trend. So 15-minute pretty much is the same thing, right? Just watching all these 50s too on ES. But other than that, guys, that's all I really have. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.